What's going on, guys? It's Makai at the Western Minted Coin and Stamp, and today we're going to talk about pop culture coins. Now, people love to collect anything that's related to their pop culture, Star Wars, Disney, anything of the sorts, right? Well, people also love collecting coins, so it makes sense for these two worlds to kind of mesh together over time, right? And the majority of all mints do pop culture coins, but the most prominent one is the New Zealand Mint because of how many they do and how many dealings they have. They do Chibi, DC Comics, Disney, Fantastic Beasts and Harry Potter, Halo, Hasbro, Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, Star Wars, Game of Thrones, Warner Brothers, and so many more. Those are just the most prominent ones there. And they sell consistently well because they are considered premium bullion because they have fine silver in them, right? So they are the collector's aspect of it and the silver aspect of it. Now, Canada does have a few pop culture coins as well, but they need to be more related to Canadian stuff, right? So for an example, when you take a look on over here, you have a few New Zealand Mint Superman stuff, and then you have some Canadian Superman stuff right here. Now, the main difference between these two is that Canada has to have something related in pop culture to Canada in order for it to be, made on a Canadian coin. So for an example, one of the creators of Superman, Joe Shuster, was Canadian. So we have a few Superman coins, for an example, right, in our Canadian mint. Another example of that is Star Trek. Star Trek, of course, has William Shatner, one of the most famous actors ever on Star Trek, who is very, very Canadian. So we have a few Canadian coins. But for an example, these ones back here, do all from the Perth Mint, where these ones up front are all from the Canadian Mint, right? So you have that difference between the two. And when you come on over here, you can tell who does all the Disney ones because it's all New Zealand Mint and nothing really Disney is related to Canada, too much at least, right? Well, not enough for them to produce it. Now, New Zealand Mint likes to go to these companies and offer money so that they can, produce their coins on a large scale that sells very well. So kind of getting into pop culture coins, I think, is a great way to kind of start. So like for an example, if you're into Magic the Gathering, you have a Magic the Gathering 1 ounce fine silver coin here, right? If you're into Superman, you have boatloads of those, and you can pretty much get it from any kind of mint around the world. Just depends on what your interest is in pop culture. I could probably bet that it exists. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you guys for watching.